Let's start with how are you liking Dreamhack Mumbai?
Well, the event hasn't really started, but from what we've seen, it's been really good. Like the setup looks good.
Yeah.
All the stands and everything looks like at any other Dreamhack, to be honest.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just been a good atmosphere so far.
It's looking good so far, especially for the first Dreamhack that they're hosting in India. It's looking fairly good. It's up to par with other Dreamhacks that we've attended, and like I'm sure the future events will just get better and better.
Yeah. So I have a follow-up question to that. How do you like it to other competitive events since Dreamhack is pretty new to India? So you've been to other competitive events, lots of them. So how do you like it compared? How do you like them compared to Dreamhack? Because it's pretty new in India. It's absolutely new. This is the first time we are having such an event in India. So that's why.
Yeah, I mean it's all of the competitive tournaments are pretty much the same for us as long as the organisers is really what makes it happen and what takes care of everything. So I mean, as long as the teams are taken care of, we're happy to go wherever. It doesn't matter what country we're in. The Dreamhack so far it's looking good, pretty good so far.
I mean, as a team, like from our perspective, we haven't really had much complaints so far. Like I said, we haven't even started playing with like the practice area and everything, and how kind and welcoming and helpful the people and the admins are. It's been good so far.
And what do you guys feel about the competitive scene in India?
To be honest, we don't really know much about the competitive scene. The only team like that I personally know about was the Optic India team, obviously with the scandals and stuff around that. So I'm not really familiar with the Indian scene as much.
They've introduced us, our Guardian's been showing us around. He also plays a bit of competitive CS, so he's been telling us about some of the teams like Too Easy and so on. I'm sure the Indian scene is much like the South African scene, where there's a lot of players that have really good talent and they're talented individually, but because you don't really get exposed to the European scene and the North American scene, your growth is limited by what you're exposed to.
The growth is limited, but we are gradually coming up to that.
Getting there because you guys are getting opportunities to go to Asia,
just like this,
and you're having opportunities like this. And from what I've heard, there's a lot more to come. Right. So I'm sure the growth is just gonna keep on. Like the Indian scene will grow and we'll keep on improving, and hopefully we're gonna have some competitive games this weekend.
Yeah, even like he brought up about Optic India, the fact that such a big and prestigious organisation invests in a country like India. It's obviously unfortunate what happened because of one player, but because of their investment and their outlook into this country, like it shows that there's demand and there's obviously potential. There's a lot of players that bring committed to that.
Alright. Okay, so a question for the team. What was the reason behind the relocation to North America, and how is the competitive scene different there than South Africa? And has any good come out of it?
You want to take it? Yeah, sure. So obviously, like South Africa is in a pretty similar position, like we just spoke about India. It's a pretty isolated scene, and we felt pretty trapped in South Africa. So we wanted to make the international move to see how we can fare internationally, because previously the only times we had exposure to international teams is if we went to tournaments or qualified for tournaments, and at a stage it was maybe 2 or 3 times a year that we could go, but after a while it came down to almost nothing. So we decided to make the move to North America, and in the last 10 months our growth has been exponential. We've improved a lot.
It was worth it.
Definitely worth it. It's day and night, the team we were before and the team we are now, what we've learned as a team individually, how we can compete with other teams now. It's definitely worth the move.
To give you an idea, in South Africa, like we could only practice from about 6 o'clock at night, and we could maybe get scrims from about 7 or 8 o'clock. In North America now, we can get scrims from 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, So I mean, it's night and day. You can't compare it. Like we were practicing 4 hours a day, now we're practicing 8 or 10 hours a day. I mean, our ranking has gone up from 150th in the world to 27th, So like, it's definitely been worth it.
Also, just the amount of teams that you can play against in South Africa, it's a pretty smaller player pool. So generally, if you want to practice tonight, you're looking at scoring potentially like 3 or 4, maybe 5 different teams. In North America, you've got an option of like 100 teams. So there's just so many more teams you can play, more play styles, more room for improvement. So yeah.
All right. So I'm sure all of you know about the new CSGO updates, right? In like the Danger Zone.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Battle Royale mode, and the game being free to play now for everyone. So, what do you think about those updates, and what do you feel because of those updates the future of CSGO will be?
Aaron.
I think free to play is a really important feature because it brings a lot of new blood to the game. I think the game was dipping a bit in how many players it had compared to the other games such as Fortnite and Dota and things that have been free to play for a while and which hold most of the player base in the world. So free to play is a much needed feature for a game in order to increase the player size and the base. There was also a lot of worry that they were bringing more cheaters and things, but actually the current system prevents that with Prime and whatnot. So nothing's really changed. It's actually just an influx of more players and therefore more viewership for the competitions and a larger scene.
Yeah, and what about the Battle Royale mode? What do you think of that? Do you play that too?
I tried a little. It's fun, but I think it appeals more to the casual player than the pro player. But it's a nice feature. It's something more. And as long as they keep updating the game, only good can come from it.
I think it at least helps newcomers to start playing the game.
Yeah.
Like the people that aren't very competitive, that are more social, they can start from there, kind of work their way up. So it's definitely a good feature, especially that it's free to play. There'll be more people coming in and starting with it, so it's good.
So, do you guys have anything to follow up on that?
Yeah, I mean the Battle Royale, I'm sure they said it's going to draw a lot of new players because people like the game mode. There's so many people playing PUBG and Fortnite, kind of like a Battle Royale thing. So, I mean, it's going to draw a lot of new players. Hopefully it can just keep on growing. But I think competitive CS will always be 5v5. I mean, that's how CS started and that's how it's always.
I agree.
But hopefully it will just draw more players to get them into to wanting to play competitive CS, which will be great for the game and to continue growing.
Alright. So, that was it. Thank you.
That is.